Hi everyone, I am Rajitha, working as Assistant Professor of Artificial Intelligence and Data Science Department in SNS College of Technology. Today, I will be taking about propositional logic in AI. Logic helps AI system reason and make intelligent decisions just like humans. It gives machines a structured way to represent knowledge and apply rules to reach conclusions. In this presentation, we will understand what propositional logic is, how it works, how it helps AI reason logically. And the next slide is Introduction to Logic in AI. Logic forms the foundation of reasoning in AI. It provides a structured framework that helps machines think consistently. There are two main types of logic used in AI. Propositional logic, which deals with simple true or false statement, and the first order logic is which handles objects and relationship between them. By using logic, AI system can make rational decision based on fact rather than guesses. And what is propositional logic? Formal system, symbolic representation, and logical operations. Propositional logic is a formal system used for reasoning with statement that can only be true or false. Each statement is represented by a symbol like P or Q. We can use logical operators such as and or and not to combine statement and form complex expressions. For example, it is training is a proportion that can be true or false. We can represent it as P in logic. So next is basic components of propositional logic. There are two main parts here, proportions and logical connectors. So proportions, simple statements like it is training, which have a definite truth value. Logical connectors, these are operators like and or not implies and equivalent. So and is both must be true, and or is nothing but at least one true, and not is negates a statement and implies if then condition. Equivalent when both mean the same thing. If P it is raining and Q the ground is wet, then P implies Q means if it is raining, then the ground is wet. So the next is truth table, the foundation of logic. So truth tables help us understand how logical connectors works. They list all possible combination of truth values for the statements and show the final result. For example, for PQ, the result is true, and P if both P and Q are true. And for example, that is P and Q. So the result is true only if both P and Q are true. Truth tables are very useful in AI for checking if reasoning is correct, debugging logical expression, and proving that statement are logically valid. And the logical equivalence and simplification. Two statements are said to be logically equivalent when they always produce the same truth values. This is important because it allows AI system to simplify complex expressions without changing their meanings. One famous rule for this is De Morgan's law, which helps convert expression with not and or for easier computation. Simplifying logic helps AI reason faster and more efficiently. And the inference rule deriving new knowledge, that is inference rules allows AI to draw new conclusions from what it already knows. And the three main rules are modus ponens and modus tollens and resolution. So modus ponens is nothing but if P then Q and P are true, then we conclude Q. So example, if it rains, the ground is wet. Plus, it is raining implies the ground is wet. So next is modest tolerance. If P and then Q is true, then Q is false. Then we conclude P is false. For example, if it rains, the ground is wet. Plus the ground is not wet. That implies it didn't rain. So next is resolution. Used to remove contradiction. This forms the basis for automated theorem proving in AI. Next is knowledge representation in AI. Propositional logic helps AI store and reason about knowledge. For example, store fact, define rules, observe state, infer conclusion. Store fact, that is P, it is training. Define rules, if P, then Q. If it is raining, the ground is wet. Observe state, P is true. Infer conclusion, therefore Q is true. The road is wet. This step-by-step reasoning is how expert system and automated reasoning tools work in AI. Then the next is real world applications. First one is expert system and then automated planning, natural language processing and robotics. Proportional logic is used in many AI applications. Expert system for medical diagnosis, financial advice and troubleshooting. And automated planning is robots plan sequence of actions logically. And natural language processing is helps AI understand the relationship between sentence and meanings. And the robotics and control system is logic helps make safe and correct decision based on sensor data. And the summary is proportional logic is the foundation of reasoning in AI. It helps AI represent fact, apply inference rules, and draw conclusion logically. It is used in expert system planning and natural language understanding. For a quick activity, you can create two simple proportional and combine them. For example, the light is on, the fan is working. Then P and Q or PRQ. So P and Q is the light is on and then fan is working. PRQ is the light is on or the fan is working. And the negate is the light is not on. This is the mind map for proportional logic in AI. Thank you.